You are now entering the world of a movie review. A world full of drama, joy, ridicule, movie spoilers, unpopular opinions, and adult humor for as far as the eye can see. Welcome to An Evening at the Movies.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome back to An Evening at the Movies. For those of you who don't know, this is the podcast. Oh my god, I almost spoiled the freaking what the podcast is about. The podcast where we eat the stale popcorn, we drink the watered down sodas, and we talk about all of our favorite movies and why we love them. Before we get into all of the warm and fuzziness of the rest of the introduction, we have to say hello to the rest of the horror squad that's here with us this week. Starting with Sicky McSickerson there to my left. Say hi, co-host.
Hi, co-host. I'm back. I'm here.
Still not sick enough to not pull that joke off.
I am not fully well. If you heard me for 5 minutes on last week's episode, I sound better than I did then, but you may not hear much of me today, but I am here and excited about our guest, who I will let Casey introduce.
Yes.
I recover from,
like I said,
I'm convinced, is the COVIDs.
Oh no!
Everybody around here is sick, and now one of my friends is sick, and I'm pretty sure George. I think we had that new strain of COVID, and I don't think those over-the-counter tests are picking it up. That's
my goodness.
Because I lost all taste and smell, and that's never happened to me before, even with other strains of COVID. But who knows? So yeah.
Yeah, that no bueno at all.
No.
But now it's turned into all kinds of other crap. So yeah, good times.
So take 2 recordings and call me in the morning.
Well, George is about to come down here and yell at me because he basically forbade me to do this. So
George did?
Yeah. He was like, "You're too sick to record. You don't need to be doing that."
First of all, Jeej is the reason why you have this sickness.
I know. That's what
he can just zip it.
Please elaborate. What? He got sick first and got you sick?
Yeah, he got it first.
Husbands.
I know.
And on top of it, he does not realize the importance of what we are here for this week and the rest of this month. So
very true. Very true.
Zip it, Jeej. But before we get to what the rest of this month is and this week is, say hello, everybody, to our favorite momster herself is back with us. Hi, Luana.
Hey, how are you?
Yay!
I know
I'm
you're sick, Mama.
looking healthy as an ox, but
I'll go fuck
you. Well,
you know what? I think you, Casey, you sucked all of the health out of us.
Yeah.
Me, I'm on the tail end of an upper respiratory infection. The doctor tried to tell me, and it wasn't even the doctor. It was like not the normal doctor that I see. So similar to you. And they were like, "Oh, it's just allergies." I'm like, "This is not allergies. This isn't allergies." And voila.
Yeah, I was pissed because... Oh, sorry, Alana.
Oh.
Because my doctor and I have a routine. Anytime I get sick, whether it's COVID, a cold, the flu, it is always going to turn into an upper respiratory infection. And I have a propensity for pneumonia. I've had it twice. So she always, like, as a prophylactic, puts me on a steroid and a strong antibiotic. Even if I said prophylactic, just so you would laugh. Hey, that's the medical
term. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, that is the medical term. Bite me.
We at An Evening at the Movies go right in the gutter immediately. There is no side trips. It's just pow, straight in the gutter.
But like, me and her are a well-oiled machine, and so she always goes ahead and gives me the steroid.
Right.
But she wouldn't give it to me without coming in, and so I saw a different doctor, and he was like, "Oh, I don't hear any inflammation, so I don't think you need it." And I'm like, God damn it. So I took what he gave me, and of course, here I am still. So I'm going back tomorrow to see her, and she'll give me what he should have gave me 6 days ago. I hate when
Lame.
I didn't go to medical school. I understand that, but I understand my body, and so does my doctor. Like, you can look in my chart and see an exact pattern of this stuff. Like, just I know what I need. Just give it to me. Anyway, that's my rant. But I'm glad you're better, Luana.
Thanks. I
sound
still
good.
have this horrible cough, but you know, I had to get medicine for that too. Because I can't be dealing. I myself work in healthcare, and I cannot be dealing with patients with this gargantuan cough. Because people look at you like you've got it. So you know,
And the coughs linger too.
I'll be coughing at least until Christmas, and then by that time something else will come.
Right.
So can't win because the kids go to
No.
school and they're like petri dishes.
Oh yeah.
So hi Casey.
So
Hi. So, for those of you who don't know, not that we're not enjoying the warmth and fuzziness of discussing everybody's phlegm and coughing and all of that.
I
mine's,
did not mention boogers not once, but if you want me to, I shall.
since you asked, mine's green.
Mine is clear now.
Healthy girl.
Yay!
You brought it up. Don't smack your head.
You said phlegm.
Phlegm.
I believe the phrase that we're all looking for is anyway. So, for those of you who were not here last week, one, shame on you because you missed a very spirited discussion on a cheesy 80s horror movie. I'll leave it at that. But
Malachi.
for those of you who might be new to the game, though, September is Stephen King Birthday Bonanza, where we discuss different Stephen King movies all month long, and possibly, depending upon somebody not being able to cough, we may be sprinkling in a bonus episode here in the next, what is it,
Hey, I'm here.
2 weeks. I was talking about the bonus episode that I came up with, where we'll discuss that later. But either way, tradition for Stephen King movies, we're going to discuss. Last week we discussed Children of the Corn. Oh Lord.
Children of the Corn Stalks.
Yeah.
Headed by Isaac
Again?
/ King Joffrey Baratheon.
He's so
Yeah.
weird. Anyway.
They look exactly the same, I'm telling you, and they sound the same.
They sound the same too.
Ew.
Amanda made that connection when she was
Have you
preparing
seen
to
Game of
not.
Thrones?
Huh?
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah, of course.
You don't think Isaac from Children of the Corn and Joffrey are like the same person?
They look the same. They look very close.
So,
And you
yeah,
want to strangle both of them. So
Yes.
Amanda made that connection while she was preparing to not be on last week's episode. But
good one.
it is what it is, and she still popped in for a guest cameo towards the end of the show. And I'm proud of her because she trooped along and commented and all of that while we were mostly talking shit about this movie. So if you haven't watched the episode, I highly recommend you go back in time after you watch this episode and go watch that episode. It was a pretty good episode. And I tried my best to answer the age-old question about the ending of A Nightmare on Elm Street that confuses Amanda. But we're not going into that 3 weeks in a row. So,
Okay.
because
We'll tell you off the
Okay.
air.
the
We'll
horror
circle back.
squad,
Stick a pin in
the,
it.
hor-
Circle
the
back.
horror, yes, the horror squad can discuss that off air. We're
Okay.
not going to bore the listeners with another in-depth discussion. It could get pretty in-depth, and Casey likes to dance around the question and not answer it fully, as my co-host will tell you. Nod your head, co-host.
Okay. I will
So,
take your word for it.
Casey has commitment issues.
I am very,
Casey
very
does have commit. Casey has commitment issues when it comes to his Nightmare on Elm Street, and
I have an open mind about Freddie. I love him very much. He can be anything. So
see, Luana is a smart person. So, anyway, we are here this week though to discuss a classic Stephen King movie that is very much a favorite of 4 or 5 of us on the screen right now.
How many people do you see?
I may or may not have taken a gummy, so
Yeah, right.
oh good Lord.
no, I didn't. No, I didn't
Don't
because
do that.
I'm just here on a natural high of not having
Yeah.
children right here today.
Nice. It's always a good natural
Well,
high.
they're in another room, but I locked the door.
There you go.
Mom!
See how long that works.
You'll see that. You'll hear that later.
So, before we get into all the, okay, did I not say we're? No, I did not say it. We are talking this week about the Stephen King movie Silver Bullet. So,
Yay.
but
I'm enthused on the
Before-
inside, I promise.
before we get to that though, it is time for the evil Reverend KCB to fuck with and torture both of his co-host and Lawana with the new game that we're playing on an evening at the movies
Oh boy, here we go.
now.
This is new to me too because I wasn't here last week.
Oh boy.
So, which one of you exceptional ladies would like to go first?
I'll go first because I'm less sick than Amanda.
Sweet.
I'll take it for you.
Thanks.
Okay. So, for those of you who don't know and weren't here last week, I got an inspiration from a TikTok video where the guy and his wife do different quote unquote battles. So basically, they have a list of various things, and you have one thing versus another thing. The winner of that thing takes on the next thing in line, all the way down to having one person or one thing as a winner. I know it seems complicated, but it really isn't. It'll make a lot more sense once we get started, though.
It doesn't sound that complicated.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
ADHD, so you know I need hands on. I need hands on trying it out.
Okay.
you know.
If that's the case, then well, let's just rip the Band-Aid off and announce that Lawana, your battle is going to be horror monsters.
Ooh.
Ooh.
First up, we have Frankenstein versus Chucky.
Ooh.
Oh, Frankenstein versus Chucky, huh?
Yes.
I'd say Chucky. Yep. It would be like a David and Goliath kind of situation because Chucky's actually pretty smart and he's very, very fast.
He has the best one-liners, especially if you watch the show. He's just so funny.
He's so funny. He's so funny. And he can multiply.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Chucky versus the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Uh, I guess Chucky again. Because he's made of plastic, so he can float.
Mhm.
And he doesn't have to breathe.
Fair.
He doesn't have to breathe. So when even if the creature tries to fight him underwater, he might be able to overpower him and use his agility underwater also.
Third round, we have Chucky versus Michael Myers.
Oh my gosh. They both don't die.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically,
Because I was going to say, if one kills the other one would just come back in the sequel.
Yeah.
It's the circle of life.
And they're both kind of, you know what? I might have to go with Michael Myers on that one.
Yes.
Michael Myers is, well, if you follow the comics, he's kind of demonic, or kind of like, I think he's like, I haven't read them in a while, but his birth was foretold, and he's kind of the incarnation of some sort of like demonic entity or
Is
something.
it the
like
Cult
that.
of Thorn in the comics or
Yes,
no?
the Cult of Thorn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
So Chucky's just voodoo. This guy, Michael Myers, demonic. So that's like, it's, it'd be close. It'd be close. But I think Michael Myers might pop up at the end and surprise Chucky
Fair.
and kill him. And, he's like, but dying is such a bitch. So,
Mhm.
yeah, Michael Myers.
Yes, it is. So we got Michael Myers versus the Mummy.
Michael Myers again.
Oh, damn you.
These Universal monsters aren't faring well against Chucky or Michael Myers, huh?
Yeah.
Which sets us up now for the matchup of Casey versus Amanda. Michael Myers versus Freddy Krueger.
Oh.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Freddy.
Yes. High five.
Two evens against each
He was just
other.
saying he was saying me versus him because I'm Team Michael and he's Team Freddy.
I'm Team Freddy. I love Freddy. I love Michael. I do. He's my number 2. But Freddy's my ride or die.
How about Freddy versus Dracula?
Freddy.
And last but not least, for the win,
Uh-huh.
Freddy versus the Wolfman.
I'm a werewolf girl. So see those two things, I don't know. Which Wolfman? They're different werewolves.
Not the creepy peeping Tom from the Universal movie.
Larry?
Larry Talbot.
Not Larry?
How about Benicio del Toro? Because that's a savage werewolf if I ever did see one.
Okay.
But then again, Freddy could be anything. That's the thing. He could be anything. So I would probably, oh my God. As much as I'd hate to say it, because Freddy could turn himself into a werewolf. And then there'd be an epic werewolf battle.
He'd look weird though.
He would look weird, right? He'd be all burned and weird. He'd look like the Ginger Snaps werewolf.
Yeah.
And then because he could take advantage of the other werewolf's biggest fears and turn himself into that, or turn himself into a mirror, no, not a mirror image, but a Freddy mirror image of the other werewolf, and then the guy would be fighting himself. So Freddy Krueger, just because the guy might be paralyzed from from all the mind games.
I'm paralyzed from everything you just said, so
I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Okay, it only makes sense in my mind.
I'm on cold medicine, so.
Oh, can I have some? Pass it on.
So,
Yeah.
cold medicine be damned. Amanda's battle is Stephen King villains.
Oh, okay.
First up, we've got Henry Bowers versus Margaret White.
Ooh.
As in, who's the better villain?
Who, in a fight, who would they win? Who would win?
Yes.
Henry Bowers. Hate that fucking guy.
Why would he win? Little
I think he's a little more savage.
True.
I think he's a little more savage.
Henry Bowers or Ace Merrill?
I'm gonna give it to Ace just because he's a little older. He's been around the block a little longer. He's basically an older version of Henry Bowers.
Mm-hmm.
True. Ace Merrill or Christine?
Oh, Christine. No questions.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Christine or Annie Wilkes?
Christine. Christine's gonna be hard to beat in this.
So
She can rebuild herself.
Indestructible.
Yeah.
Evidently, Annie Wilkes got out of the cock-a-doodle car.
She got run over by the cock-a-doodle car.
Good point. So, you said Christine is going to be difficult to beat?
If we're talking who would win in a fight, then yeah.
Christine or Jack Torrance?
Jack Torrance or the Overlook?
Jack Torrance.
Christine. Jack's weak.
Christine.
Jack Torrance would be drunk anyway. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't. He'd
Christine
be. Sorry.
or Pennywise?
Oh. I think I gotta go Pennywise. Because Pennywise could shapeshift into another Christine and take that Christine out.
So,
but Pennywise feeds on fear, and I don't think Christine would fear Pennywise. So I don't know.
So
That's a good. I don't know.
I need your clarification on which version of Pennywise are you moving on with?
Well, I don't think it. Oh, why do I have to do Pennywises against each other?
Maybe.
I don't know.
So technically, the first matchup was Christine versus Tim Curry Pennywise.
Okay. I think only because Pennywise feeds on fear, I'm going to have to stick with Christine. I don't think Christine's going to be scared.
She's also a machine. She might not have any fear.
I mean, she definitely has feelings because we know she's in love with Arnie, but I don't know that she has. I think she has love and anger. I don't think she has fear. She doesn't seem to be scared of shit.
So, is Christine scared of Bill Skarsgård Pennywise?
No.
Oh, because that's the championship winner matchup: Christine or Pennywise Skarsgård.
Yeah, I mean, if we're doing this by who would win in a fight, it's Christine. Now, if we were going by who were my favorites, that would have ended differently. But yeah, Christine's a machine. She'll kill you. She will fuck you up. She does not care.
Mm-mm.
She is like the Twinges. She has 0 fucks to give.
That is true. Don't mess. She's like Rachel Riley. Don't come between me and my man.
Mm-mm.
Don't nobody mess with Christine and her man.
She don't like you.
All right.
Thank you.
So we have Freddie and Christine as our winners this week. Good job,
Yay.
ladies. So, like I said a few minutes ago, we're talking about Silver Bullet this week because it is Stephen King birthday bonanza, and we have to celebrate the King all month long. So, for those of you who don't know, Silver Bullet released on October 11th, 1985, was directed by Dan Attias, however the hell you pronounce that. Was released by Paramount Pictures, had a $7 million budget, and made a whopping profit of $12.4 million. If you have not seen it and want to see it, you're shit out of luck and you have to pay for it or go buy it. So, well, same thing, but you can rent it online or you can find it probably at your local corporate conglomerate, Walmart.
Or you could own it, like probably all three of us do.
Yes.
I own it, although I happen to watch it in my rewatch on Flex this week, but
There you go.
I digress. So, but before we get into the plot, would you fine young ladies like to wager a guess as to what the Rotten Tomato scores for this gem of a movie are?
Sure.
I have Rotten Tomatoes and popcorn. So tomato critics, popcorn audience.
You can go first, Luana, if you want.
Well, the audience, I feel like, would give it like 99. I don't know how the ratings go. And the critics probably gave it, 75% score. 75% fresh. I don't know. Is that how it goes? Huh?
Yeah, 75. Yeah, it's percentages.
Oh, okay.
Co-host?
I feel like it's going to be low. I'm going to say 63 for the audience, for the popcorn meter. And I'm going to say 54 for the tomato meter.
Look at you trying to cover the spread.
Oh.
The tomato meter on 23 reviews has it at 43%.
Oh no.
The popcorn meter on 10,000 plus reviews has it at 56%.
What?
Oh, wow.
That's just
really low.
Poppycock.
Poppycock.
Bullocks.
Did you say poppycock or poopycock?
Both.
Either way. Either way.
Uh-huh. All right, co-host.
All right.
Do you have awards and a plot summary for us?
This movie got no awards. It got no nominations, no awards, no flowers.
Ironically, just like Children of the Corn.
Yeah, not surprising at all. All right. So, Silver Bullet. When a series of unexplained murders occurs in the normally quiet town of Tarker's Mill, the residents decide to hunt down the killer. However, many of these vigilantes end up dead, and those who don't are no closer to finding an assailant. But when a young wheelchair using boy named Marty encounters a werewolf one night, the pieces begin to come together. Along with his sister and Uncle Red, Marty begins a mission to capture the werewolf once and for all. Dun
Bum,
dun
bum,
dun.
bum.
Dun,
Oh, yeah.
dun.
So yeah, this movie didn't even get um, accepted into the National Film Registry
No,
for
no,
being culturally and aesthetically and significantly aesthetic,
no.
whatever. That whole long spiel that we should have memorized, but we don't have memorized because
I'm going to memorize it at some point, but not this week.
I am flabbergasted.
I mean, at least it didn't get nominated for a Razzie. There's
I,
that.
I know, but even a Razzie would have been something. It would have been to me. This movie's a masterpiece, but that's okay.
No, I love this movie.
I think a lot of it has to do with, for me, the reason why I'm flabbergasted is because a lot of it has to do with personal memories tied to this.
Well, exactly, yeah.
And also, the book. So or the novella, the Stephen
Right.
King novella, Cycle of the Werewolf. I'm a person, I love obviously we all love Stephen King, otherwise we wouldn't be talking about him today.
Right.
But, I just feel like the movie has everything, you know what I mean, that anybody would want in a Stephen King story. It's I don't know. I feel like it's a quintessential adaptation of a Stephen King novel. So, and it uses a lot of his signature. It uses like a lot of his signature narrative elements. So,
Yeah.
I feel like for me, because I love Stephen King and I love werewolves and I love Cycle of the Werewolf, and it's like 80s nostalgia for me. And
Yeah, very much.
you know what I mean? It just I guess I'm looking through it at a lens that's very like personal and subjective. So
Same. Like
there's
watch
absolutely
it with nostalgia.
there's absolutely nothing wrong with looking at it through that lens because okay, yeah, it's probably not in my I can guarantee you because we just did our top 10 Stephen King movies and yeah, I did not make these rankings podcast network. And yes, Silver Bullet didn't make my top 10, but there are some damn good movies that I would put on the list higher than Silver Bullet. But Silver Bullet is literally like right there,
Right there, yeah.
nipping at the heels of number. Like it was probably my number one honorable mention after the one that I ranked at number 10. So, but this movie is definitely 100% better than freaking last week's movie that we talked about, which is Children of the Corn.
Oh yeah, way better.
that Malachi, I can't. Okay.
I mean, I do think objectively all of the side character acting is really bad. Like Marty and Uncle Red and the sister, they all do a pretty good job for what, the material they're given. But a lot of the side characters, the acting is so bad. Like the dad of the little boy is just like, I can't with him. He's so over dramatic. He sees his son, he's just like, oh, oh, oh. Like, what is wrong with you?
The dad?
Yeah.
Oh my
Who
god.
in the blue hell cries like that?
Oh my goodness. You guys are heartless. He saw his son torn apart.
Yeah, I know. He told us he was torn to pieces. You go down there and look at him. Oh, no,
Oh
make
my
myself
goodness.
Uh,
He's right up there with the old lady, the mom in Jaws.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
she was bad too. Fake crying. And
Oh,
why
what
did he
does it?
come in there with that patch around his arm like he was part of the Third Reich? I was like, what's going on here?
Oh, he's wearing a black armband.
What is that for?
Mourning.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
That looked like
People
weird.
used to wear like a black armband or like
Really?
you know when cops die or maybe
they put the black stripe
fire.
across the badge.
Yeah, they have the black.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wear
Oh,
the thing
okay.
on the arm.
All right.
You know.
So, okay, I don't feel like this portion of the discussion is going to be long, so let's just get it out of the way now while we can.
Okay.
What about this movie rubbed you the wrong way and you couldn't stand it?
I mean, I already just said mine.
Ah, ah,
Oh.
it was torn to pieces.
Just some of the acting was not great, but again, you know, it's a 80s low budget Stephen King movie, so I'm okay with it.
You're going to have an accident, Marty.
You little shit. I do love the way he says it. It makes me laugh every single time.
I mean, the acting in this movie was better than the acting in Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
I
my
love
God,
the way
that's
he
an
says, you
overdrive.
little shit.
Why don't you come inside and lie down? How about no?
Yeah, no, thank you. No.
Joe One Eye. Joe
How
One
about
Eye. Put some
how about
antibiotics on that.
Why is everybody in that town so creepy? Like when she's going along and she's looking for the guy and she's collecting the bottles and cans, how come every place she goes into, everybody is just so like creepy and forlorn and staring her down like she's evil or something? Like she goes into the restaurant, they just all look at her like she's
it's
like
Maine?
a rodent. Is that how people are in the Northeast? Because fuck that
They
shit.
just don't like Anne of Green Gables.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I love her.
Well, you know, also it's like told from like a kid's point of view. So I
Yeah.
mean, you know, everybody would seem suspect.
True, she's
You know,
scared.
because who's the narrator? Who's the narrator? Jane is the narrator, the
That's
sister.
true.
So you know, and plus, like it all has like kind of a fairy tale kind of, you know what I mean?
True.
That's not what bothers me about this story. What bothers me about the story is the freaking werewolf and the freaking bat. And why is he keeping the bat? Stupid. Anyway,
Ah,
but yeah, but you know, if it's told from a kid's point of view or from her recollection, yeah, everybody's gonna seem a little creepy when she's trying to see who is who or who's the, because she's what we're focusing in is on the eyes so of each person.
That's fair.
So yeah, so that kind of helps us focus on their eyes, and then if they're all like acting kind of suspect, you're seeing it from her point of view. They're all like, especially that guy with the damn shaving thing on his face. Like he couldn't just say no.
He was like, no.
I don't have any cans. He just didn't say anything. Like,
what do you want?
So
Sorry.
this episode, Luana is going to try and break the record for a number of times somebody says frickin' on their show.
Ooh, I said the F word?
No, you
No.
said frickin'.
It's usually Casey. He says frickin' like every other word.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I already said the F word.
Oh.
I say it a lot. There's nothing wrong with that.
There is absolutely no qualms about cussing on the show. But that still doesn't mean that I won't drop a frickin' every other frickin' word. Because I know Amanda loves to hear frickin' all the time.
Has Harvey dropped a figgity ever? with you.
Yeah, I've heard him say it. Yeah.
Yeah, what the figgity? Yeah.
Harvey drops a lot of creative
Yes.
whatevers.
What the French toast?
So
Oh man, he's
I
crazy.
also feel like staying on the Harvey subject really quick though, and then we'll get back to the movie. But I feel like he, if we get it set up correctly and get the right topic, he would be fun to have do a battle on the show,
Yeah.
like what you ladies just did.
Oh yes.
Not as much fun though as it's going to be when Chancey Reif returns from Witness Protection Program.
Yeah, I'm ready for him to be back.
We're all ready for him to be back,
Oops.
but Dad, some of my bitch is going to have nuclear meltdowns over some of these matchups that I give him.
Oh boy.
So hurry back, Chancey Reif. We miss you. But anyway, so time to shower all the love and praise on this movie. Um, when I first saw this movie, I was fully prepared to not enjoy the fact that it was starring Corey Haim. I didn't really start to get on the Corey Haim bandwagon until Lost Boys,
Mhm.
which which was like what, a year later, 2 years later,
Yeah,
and
2 years, I
then
think.
moving into the quintessential Corey Haim classic, of course, that we've already did a two-part episode on this show about,
I
License
should
to Drive.
drive.
My heart.
Mercedes. I wanted to be Mercedes.
I did too. Because of her and because of Cindy Mancini, they both had my dream car. I wanted a Volkswagen Rabbit convertible so bad when I turned 16. I never got one.
Oh, that's okay.
That was my dream car though.
What did you have?
Um, well, I was supposed to get my dad's Saab, but it got totaled like a month before my birthday, so I got like a 10-year-old Honda. It was fine.
It's a Honda.
Yeah,
Good
I mean,
engine.
it was 10 years old and it went for like another 6 years till I totaled it.
Oh God, girl.
Anyway,
Anyway.
all right. So, other than the being surprised by the fact that actually I felt like Corey Haim did a pretty decent job in this. I mean, even like the whole aspect of trying to convey that he's a paraplegic and not using his legs at all,
Mhm.
because that seems to be one of those things that if you're not a paraplegic, it can be difficult to do at times,
Mhm.
where you literally can't use your legs for anything and they have to just be like dead toothpicks hanging off of your hips. And yeah, I mean, he climbed out his bedroom window and didn't use his legs the whole way down the trellis. You know,
That was a little unbelievable.
I
Not
think he
gonna
did
lie.
good.
it was a little unbelievable, but at least he's committed to doing it right.
Yeah, I agree.
So, what else about the movie did you ladies love more than life itself?
Alana,
Besides
let us have it.
the what?
I said, let us have it.
Me?
Yes.
Oh gosh. What? I have prepared for this thing. So anyway, sorry. Because I love it. Even the werewolf that looks like a bear, it's not really that good. But like, I don't know. Well, I just love Stephen King story. Like I love Stephen King movies.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but like as I said earlier, like the movie like encapsulates everything about a Stephen King novel that you would want in a movie. It's got a small town setting. It's got child protagonists like it, like relatable, flawed characters. I mean, that like Marty's a flawed character, maybe like physically. His relationship with his sister is a little bit flawed. You know what I mean? Uncle Red is definitely flawed. You know what I mean? And even his parents are flawed. Even Marty's parents are flawed. They overprotect him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, something else is in Stephen King stories or novels is that people are overcoming personal hardships, and one of the personal hardships for just one of the characters, and we'll just stick with Marty because I could go forever, but like, I mean, Marty's disabled, so in his disability, people tend not, and he's a child, so already the adults aren't listening to him. You know what I mean? They tend to overprotect him. And the only ones that really believe him are the people that are, like his sister, who he has a contentious relation. The whole events of the film bring them closer together in the end, which is actually wonderful. But then, like, here's Uncle Red. Everybody in town thinks he's pretty much a failure. He's flawed, and yet Uncle Red also believes him, and he becomes like an integral character.
Not as much in the beginning, though.
What?
That he doesn't believe him at the beginning.
Well, who would believe it?
Right.
I don't think that Jane believed him at first either.
Right.
No.
But it's just the fact that, they just see him, other people on the outside kind of like see him as like this poor kid in a wheelchair, and they feel bad for him. But then he's also got that second knock against him that he's a kid. You know what I mean? And it's kind of in like, and he loves Uncle Red, and Uncle Red, obviously he loves the kids. Yeah. So, he sees that he I don't know, he can, it's kind of like obvious that he deals with Marty on another level other than just him loving him. He knows Marty. He takes the time out to know him. I think he actually said that to his sister. Do you ever take the time to know your son?
Right.
Instead of thinking that oh, sorry.
No, oh my gosh, my dog is whining at the door. He doesn't treat Marty like he's disabled. Like that is the fight he has with his sisters. Like, you're treating him like this is all he'll ever be, and it's like he's this whole person. He doesn't have to have a leg down or whatever. Mm-hmm. He can be whatever he wants, and he doesn't treat him like he's disabled. Mm-hmm. And I like that.
I love that, and I've always loved that about Uncle Red. So because I mean, like the silver bullet wheelchair isn't just Marty's wheelchair. It's like it's like a symbol of his freedom and his independence. Mm-hmm. And who helped give him that was Uncle Red.
Right. And it's badass.
So, like, I don't know. I just and Marty's smart. He's got a lot of ingenuity. He's got a lot of, so he's got a lot of chutzpah, and so does Jane. If you think of, she's pretty brave, standing up to people. She's the one that's going out there doing the footwork. So I don't know. They form like this little werewolf hunting team.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And hey, for being a disabled kid, he can still get the girls. Love that.
That girl was all up on his stuff.
I was like, oh, let me kiss you. You know what cracked me up was her dad, like, would probably end up on welfare. And I was like, dude, you're home at 3:00 in the afternoon drinking a beer. What are you talking about?
Wait, doesn't he have a greenhouse or some crap? That was his greenhouse. That was his.
Oh, was that his job? Okay.
That was his, but it was his greenhouse. But like, he was like, ooh, it hurts my parts. He was watching that. So he was watching wrestling? Oh, it was at night. Never mind.
That was at night. Yeah.
That was at night. But I thought that greenhouse is his business or something.
Oh, okay.
But Still,
Like, what are you talking about welfare? You're drinking a beer at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
like you're supposed to be at work.
Yeah, but okay. So his work was there.
Maybe he was. He was just taking a break.
Uh-huh.
Okay, with beer. I want a job that I can have some beer at work for a break.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But
we don't judge on an evening at the movies.
I judge. I be judging.
I do feel like the finale of the movie, that ending scene happened really fast. I feel like, I don't know.
You
I don't know
wanted the
what.
denouement?
I feel like it maybe should have had a little bit more drama leading up to the actual killing of the werewolf. It was just like, oh, I think I hear something. Oh, there it is. Now he's in here. Oh, now he's dead. But I get it was the 80s. I mean, it was still pretty cool. I just feel
That
like
werewolf came through the wall like the Kool-Aid man. Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh no!
that's hilarious. Yes, that's true.
Ah.
But yeah, this was a staple in our house growing up. Me and my brother loved this movie so much, and
Mm.
I loved Corey Haim, so I was down for anything with him. And yeah, I mean anything with werewolves too. This was just a fun movie. It's a fun movie to watch on AMC Fear Fest every year, and it's very good nostalgia for me. I don't know that it holds up as well as it did back then, but I don't care. I still love it.
It was also a different time. Like if you like think about
Right.
like the 80s, and I mean when we were growing up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things were different. Like I don't really see like a lot of small towns that are small towns like in Tarker's Mill, you know, where they have like 4th of July celebrations and the whole town gets together. I at least around me, I don't know any town of any place where people all know each other the way that they all knew
Yeah.
each other in Tarker's in this world, in this universe, and at the time.
Where their town meetings are at the local bar.
Yeah, but they're also connected, and that's the other thing. But that's you know, today people aren't connected the way people were back in the 80s,
Yeah, that's
70s,
very true.
60s, 50s, you know. And kids were still outside, you know, climbing trees and, you
Yeah.
know, scaring their sisters with snakes.
Very true.
So, you know.
Sisters wearing pantyhose.
Oh my God, the pantyhose $1.50.
Right. And you tried to pay for him. That was so sweet.
I know, but see, that's like where you see like there's like hope for their relationship. You know what
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean?
my brother
Because
would
I
have
feel
never.
I always felt bad for Jane because she was like so resentful for always being forced to take care of her brother. Like her parents kept using her brother over her. I could see why she treated him like that
Yeah.
at first. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's just funny because I don't know.
Yeah.
There's like that little bit of hope, but like it's just funny because I always notice that Uncle Red and his sister, well, actually, Uncle Red actually says it. You know, me and your mom used to be a lot like you and Janie
Mm-hmm.
when we were younger. And so I just feel like, you know, had yeah, their relationship was salvageable, more salvageable than the older people, than Red and his mom and his sister.
Right.
So I know, I'm sorry, I'm boring.
No, you're
Not at all.
Love it. Casey, what about you? Is there anything you had that we didn't mention about you loved about the movie?
I'm not gonna lie. I love Gary Busey. Pre crazy Gary Busey.
Yeah. He's a good actor.
I mean, there's a reason why he got nominated for playing Buddy Holly in the Buddy Holly story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I felt like he did a really good job at capturing a relatable essence to Uncle Red.
I mean, I don't think that part was a long walk for him.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I mean, especially back then, wasn't he rumored to have a lot in common with Uncle Red? At least a little bit.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I met Gary Busey. I have a picture of
Oh,
me
nice.
kissing him. I have to find it and I'll send it to you guys. But he was like a big grandpa. I know, like right now he's in some hot water and he's not I don't think he's all there, but he was like
Yeah.
a big grandpa. He told my husband that if he didn't marry me, that he would have to answer to him. If you don't marry this keeper,
Aw,
you're gonna have to answer to me. And I was like, oh my god, did Gary Busey just threaten my husband? I think he
I
did.
love it. I love it.
So yeah,
you
liked. Huh?
You have to take those threats seriously because you don't know where his mind is going to go.
Very true.
Yeah, yeah. He's something else. But yeah, I thought he was great. I don't know. So I mean,
Yeah, he was very relatable. You're right. He was good as the uncle.
yeah. I mean, he did a great job also at conveying that unconditional love, and he knows what people think of him, and people underestimate him, but that didn't change his, for him to love his nephew and give his nephew the benefit of the doubt that like something is going on, and actually check into it, and realizing his nephew and his niece weren't going to keep harping on something if there wasn't something, but he lives in an adult world, so of course he had to check it out first
Of course.
before he went in guns a-blazing, without no pun intended.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
I will say this though:
mhm.
Halloween 4 has my favorite lynch mob of the two.
Both of them are a town full of drunk beer bellies with shotguns.
What
Well,
lynch mob? Who's the lynch mob?
Well, just in both movies where it's like a
Oh, when they go to look for the werewolf.
vigilantes with their
Yeah.
beer bellies full shotguns, whatever he says in Halloween 4.
Well, Halloween 4 doesn't have a bat toting werewolf
That's
hiding
true.
underneath the fog.
That is very true.
it has a William
Nice touch,
Shatner
Michael.
mask wearing Michael Myers.
But was he hiding under the fog?
No.
No, he was hiding under Jamie's bed in the opening scene.
And under that truck when he ripped that guy's throat open.
Evil Dies
See?
Tonight.
No.
Did they have Evil Dies Tonight? Neither of
No.
those movies. So
Yeah.
sorry,
Good
I
point.
liked those movies, but whatever.
I did too. But
They were fun for what they were.
yeah.
I don't know. Anyways.
Do we have top 5 lists to share with everybody?
Yeah, what kind of top fives are they?
Well, I know what mine is.
Like, no, are they werewolf movies or
No, you were
Stephen
supposed to
King
come up with your own.
huh?
You were
You
supposed
do
to come
your
up
own.
with your own top 5 related somehow to this movie.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Okay.
Did-
I came up with 2 different top 5s because I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be like a werewolf movie or a Stephen King movie.
Well, you do whichever
Either
one
way.
you want.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to somehow loosely or not relate to the movie we're reviewing. So you go first and you pick whichever one you want to do.
Okay. Okay. Because I always do top 5 werewolf movies, and I'm not sure if they're always like the same because it just depends on like the day that I sit down and think about them.
Right.
So, can I do top 5 werewolf movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Oh, what? What were you
No,
gonna
just go for it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I should start at the number 5. So number 5 is Ginger Snaps, because to me it's like a modern classic. So, a modern indie classic. So, the themes in it are like puberty, conformity versus alienation, and body horror. So I really enjoy that.
Very nice.
Number 4 is Wolf with Jack Nicholson. It's a different kind of werewolf story, and it's like, it's like an A-list werewolf kind of movie. So it's more sophisticated, and it focuses on drama, power, masculinity, transformation. And it's a very character-driven film, so I really love it. Silver Bullet is my number 3. So I love, I love 80s camp. I love the heart that Stephen King's story gives to the film. Of course, there's Gary Busey, the thematic depth of like coming of age, and just being an outsider, and the double meaning of the title. I mean, Silver Bullet is the way that Marty kind of stands up to the werewolf, and also the silver bullet is the way werewolves get killed.
Very true.
My number 2 is The Howling. So
that's a good one.
The creature effects are pretty great. They're up there, and I love the psychological horror of The Howling. Just as a way of exploring like primal fear and the dark side of human nature. Mm-hmm. So, and then just the idea of like a community of werewolves in a secluded retreat. That's like really scary. And then to me, An American Werewolf in London is the gold standard. The best transformation scene, hands down. And I like the way that it masterfully shifts between like comedy and horror, and dark humor, and that's been it's a style that's been like influential to many films ever since. So
totally, yeah.
And I do have honorable mentions if I can.
Yeah.
Teen Wolf. Which is I love that movie. I love it. I love it. It's on the opposite end of Ginger Snaps for me. Because it's a feel-good teen comedy and not so much about female puberty. It's male puberty. I like how the male puberty is funny and the female puberty is horrifying, but I don't want to.
Of course.
I don't know if any of you have ever seen Dog Soldiers, but it's from 2002. It's a military horror film where a squad of military soldiers doing maneuvers out in the woods comes across a pack of werewolves. So it was really cool. Okay. The Wolfman, both from 1941 and 2010, obviously. Both of them have to be on my honorable mention list, and only missed it a little bit because I love Ginger Snaps a little more. It's girl power. But the 1941 Wolfman like set the scene for all thematic werewolves that came after it. So that's where you get the cinematic werewolf lore, the silver bullets, vulnerability is silver, the full moon, the wolf's bane, the pentagram. All of that came from 1941's movie. Right. And the Benicio del Toro one, I love the up in that movie, and that werewolf is a savage. I don't want to come across that at night. I mean, talk about a monster that doesn't give a shit. This werewolf doesn't give a shit. And then there's another movie called Late Phases. It's a more recent movie from like 2014, and it's about a blind military veteran. And he moves to a retirement community, and if he finds out that it's being plagued by werewolf murders. So it was really good.
Interesting.
Yeah. Late Phases or Night of the Lone Wolf. But yeah.
Very cool.
Right.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm boring everybody.
You're you're not. I'm just
No, you're
I'm
not.
listening. I haven't heard of some of some of these movies, but
They're really
I need
good.
to watch more
Night
werewolf
of the
movies.
Lone Wolf or Late Phases is so good. So good. Even though the werewolves look like Pomeranians, but I mean, it's a low budget.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? Those are
Okay.
always fun anyway, I think. So, um, okay,
Yeah.
so I did top
Co-host.
5. I did top 5 Corey Haim movies. And there's not a whole lot to pick from, but luckily, he's in a lot of some of my favorite '80s movies. So, sorry. My number 5 is hold on. My number 5 is Lucas, the little football movie. So cute. I really liked that. It was adorable.
He's so cute.
Yes. Sorry. Number 4 is Silver Bullet. Again, love him in it. So adorable. Number 3 is Dream a Little Dream.
Oh my god.
It's such a
The
subject
Corys.
nobody ever talks about, but yeah.
It's a good movie.
The spoiler alert, my top 3 have both the Corys. So starting with Dream a Little Dream.
I wonder what 2 is.
2 would be The Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Obviously. Number 1 is going to be License to Drive because it's just one of my favorite movies of all time.
Out of my dreams.
And then my honorable mentions are movies he only has like small parts in, but I really love from the 80s. One is Secret Admirer. He has a small part. He just plays the little brother of like the main teenage protagonist in the movie, but he's really funny. And then this other movie, which is like a really dark movie, actually, and hardly anybody's ever heard of it, but it's called Firstborn. I think it was like one of his very first movies. Terry Garr is in it, and it's like he's the little brother in that movie too, but basically the mom starts dating this like abusive guy, and so the older brother has to like take care of all of them. I don't know, it's weird, but anyway.
Like The Stepfather or something.
It is very much like The Stepfather. Yeah.
Wow.
So
I didn't know about those. I just wrote those down. I'll
Yeah.
watch them.
So there you
Okay.
go. Secret Admirer is amazing.
Yeah.
See Thomas Howell, Kelly Preston, and Lori Loughlin.
Oh, that's
And
okay.
It's a great movie. And then there's other really great like other stars in it. But oh, I can't remember her name. What's her name from Cujo?
But
Oh, Dee Wallace.
Dee Wallace is in it, and like Corey Haim's little brother. Anyway, it's just a really good cast, but it's a great movie. Good rom-com. So
Okay. Oh, it's a rom-com. Okay.
yeah, like a teen angst rom-com.
Oh yeah. Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Casey?
so, last but not least, I went with top 5 not textbook thick Stephen King books.
Oh, okay.
So
the short stories.
it has to be on, well, not necessarily the short stories or novellas, but spoiler alert, there may be 1 or 2 on this list. But it can't be like 800-900 pages of epic wordiness like It or The Stand or
Right.
all of that. So my one honorable mention is actually a children's book that was written by Stephen King called Charlie the Choo Choo, From the World of the Dark Tower. So it has to do with that whole epic, long, 7-book long story. So I'm not going to explain the whole thing. It's a long, complicated process, but it fits into the Dark Tower series. And all of that. So, number 5 is The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon.
Oh yeah,
Oh, love that.
so good.
I have the pop-up version of that book, and it's so cool. I want a movie of
Really?
that. Yeah. There is a pop-up book of
Number
The Girl Who Loved
4,
Tom Gordon. Awesome.
I Want It. Number 4, Wendy's Button Box, which technically I guess is half a Stephen King book and half Richard Chismar. But either way, for this purpose, the purpose of this list, it's still a Stephen King book. Number 3, Cycle of the Werewolf. Uh, number 2,
Yay.
Sorry.
my my favorite novella that Stephen King has written, The Body,
Yep.
which, um, spoiler alert, um, is not an underrated movie. CJ,
Yeah, he's dumb.
take your little opinion and stick it up your nose with a rubber
He
hose.
said overrated. It's not overrated.
Yeah, you know what I meant. And the number 1 greatest short Stephen King book of all time, Carrie.
Of course. I love Carrie.
Yeah.
So
I really love Carrie.
I, considering how short that book is, he did a, in my opinion, really good job of completely telling the whole story in just a small number of pages.
Totally.
I mean, it's still like
Totally.
250 pages or something like that.
Totally.
PJ Souls was in that movie too.
I know.
Carrie.
Thank you for making that connection. That's why I did that.
There's a. Do you Casey? Do you like the Dark Tower?
I do.
The Dark Tower series. Have you ever read The Little Sisters of Illyria? It's like a prequel to that world. It's a short story by Stephen King about vampire nuns, and they lure like the sick and the wounded over and to their infirmary, and that's where they eat them.
Wow.
They're in,
I
and
have
these
not
like
gotten.
little sisters show up later in Wolves of the Calla. But anyways, you should read that short story. It's really good.
I need to read
Sounds
that.
crazy.
It's like the only thing in that little King multiverse that I haven't read yet. But I mean, I
You
will
might be
get
able
to
to
it. I
find a
swear.
PDF on it online and be able to read it. Or I forget where I read it. I think I read it in like a vampire anthology that I have.
I know. I believe it's in. I think Everything's Eventual or one of those
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
short
never
story
mind.
collections.
It has to be Everything's
So
Eventual.
I have that one. I'll have to check it out.
Is 1408 in that one too? That was scary as heck.
So I haven't read it yet. I have so many King books I
you
haven't
haven't
read yet.
read.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
like
Everything's Eventual is
uh,
amazing. I love that.
Okay.
Very good. One of the
I
scariest.
believe.
Oh.
I was just gonna. I think. Yeah. 1408 is in that. I believe The Secret Window is in that
Mhm.
as well.
Oh, okay.
So
All right. I'll make that my next read.
it's a
What?
really good, and it's not one of those like nightmares and dreamscapes where it's yay
No.
thick.
Yeah.
It's like a normal thickness type. So, and it's got like however many short stories in it, but they're all like 20, 25 pages. So it's not like it's a super long commitment to read each one.
Okay. Cool.
I think one of the scariest stories I've ever read was in there that Everything's Eventual too. It's called The Man in the Black Suit. Do you remember which one? It's almost like the
Yes.
one Nathaniel Hawthorne story where he met the devil in the woods.
Oh,
It's like
Uh-huh.
Stephen King's version of that. It's really
okay.
good. I love Everything's Eventual.
All right, I'm gonna read that next.
And The Skeleton Crew. That's what got me into
Yeah.
Stephen King, was The
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew,
Skeleton Crew is good.
which the monkey is in.
Yeah.
when I heard that movie was coming
Spoil-
out. Oh, sorry.
Spoiler alert for next week's episode of An Evening at the Movies.
Sorry.
But we will be discussing the monkey on next week's episode. So everybody make sure you're tuned in for that one as well.
Hey guys, I am like going downhill really fast. Can I give my review real quick and I'm gonna bounce? I'm sorry.
I was just gonna segue into the reviewing the movie portion of the show.
Sorry to bounce early, but I'm about to pass out now, I think. But I'm so glad to get to record with you, Luana. Yay!
Yay!
But yeah, I mean, all the stuff we said about this movie, it's such fun nostalgia. It's a cool werewolf movie, even though the wolf, like you said, looks like a bear and is kind of weird. It's fun. You know, the main actors do a good job. Love the silver bullet speedy wheelchair, and it's just a fun movie. I will give it 3.75 out of 5 Peacemaker bats. There you go.
Good job.
Thanks everybody for listening. Sorry I sound like crap. Hopefully I sound better next week. Thanks Luana for being here, and sorry to bounce early, but Casey will fill everybody in on what else is coming up in Stephen King Birthday Bonanza.
Yeah.
Feel better.
Feel
And
better, Mama.
you better get better. 'Cause
Bye.
you've only got a couple of days.
I know. And I gotta watch that movie. So, okay, bye.
Bye.
Deuces. So, all right. So if
Okay.
you were to give the movie a ranking out of 5, what would you give the movie and why?
I would give it. I think I would give it a 4 out of 5. I think. I think it's a great coming of age story. I think that, you know, I think the movie does a good job of, you know, kind of making. I mean, it's, for me, it's like right up there with Stand By Me. Like, it gets the kids, it gets like the outsider element of what I love about Stephen King movies. And of course it's got a werewolf, and the only reason why it didn't get 5 stars is because, you know, I don't know, there were a couple of things that just rubbed me the wrong way. But, you know, even the werewolf wasn't that bad. And, you know, at the end of the movie, the werewolf does come back for one last scare. So, yeah. So 4 out
Can't
of
keep
5.
a good werewolf down.
No, you can't. But, you know, he does come back for one last quick scare before he finally takes his last breath. Yeah. So I kind of loved it. I love it. I will always love that movie. So
yeah, I second that. You know, yeah, it's not a perfect 5 out of 5 movie, but you know, it's a solid 4 out of 5 for me. It, for everything that both you and Amanda said, the nostalgia, I feel like it captures the essence of the source material pretty decently. Nobody ever really captures everything of a Stephen King novel.
no. Sometimes you can't. Back then, they probably couldn't.
Well, I mean,
They did a good
even
job.
for as short as that book is, to still have to try and capture all of that in a 90-minute long movie.
Yeah.
not that easy. But and King isn't easy to translate from words to the screen either. So
Yeah.
she
So
did a pretty good job. And
I think
movies
so.
that if I haven't seen it for a while, I will go back and sit down and rewatch it just
Mm-hmm.
because it's fun. It's something that I don't necessarily have to pay attention to, but I love just the way that the whole story comes to life on the screen.
Yeah.
So,
It's just I don't know. It's just like a feel good piece of 80s nostalgia. Um,
mhm.
and I love that it I don't know. I love that it brings up there's some issues that are close to my heart, like people with disabilities. It doesn't actually, I think that it uses the werewolf story is just a backdrop to show how people that have different abilities, whether they're something, whether they're abilities that you can disabilities that you can see, like Marty's,
Mhm.
or other disabilities or sadnesses that people have on the inside. um, you know I think it's a great, all of the characters that we identify with, they all have a character arc. So the werewolf isn't the only character that has a transformation in the film. So I
No,
just
and that is the true essence of creating a very good story too.
mhm. So yeah, like the Marty found his voice. The sister, I mean, she became brave, and Uncle Red got redeemed in a way. So, and
Yeah.
everybody got to see, the wolf in sheep's clothing, so to speak. That like evil can just hide in plain sight and nobody would notice. And
Which
I
is
just,
the essence of a good werewolf story.
yeah, yeah. Well,
So,
I mean, like, so Silver Bullet doesn't follow all of the werewolf tropes either, but
no.
not all of them. But one thing is definitely true. This werewolf is
Silver
vulnerable to
sil-
silver, and it
silver
can take
bullet.
any moon. I mean, it's not just the full moon though. He could any moon. The
Yeah.
werewolf gets stronger as the full moon approaches. So
So before we wrap up the episode though, we do have to thank the audience and the Unpopped Kernels for being here each and every week. You guys are incredible. I appreciate. I know Amanda appreciates and loves you guys. I love you guys. You guys are all awesome, and definitely we are glad you guys are here each and every week for us. Um, Luana, thank you for being back with us
anytime.
to discuss one of your favorite things, Stephen King, along with another one of your favorite things, werewolves.
Yes. Thank you. Anytime you want to talk about anything like that. Yes.
Well, I mean, you are more than welcome to come back, as you know, anytime you want.
Oh,
You
thank you.
are. That's one of the perks about being in the horror squad. Is you get to
Yeah.
be involved in anything and everything that you want. So,
Thank you.
like we discussed a couple minutes ago, coming up next week on an evening at the movies, we will be talking about the monkey. And oh God,
Clang,
we will
clang,
close
clang.
out Stephen King. We will be closing out Stephen King Birthday Bonanza month in 2 weeks with it chapter two.
Numero dos.
Yeah. I'm no offense, people. I'm not looking forward to that one, but
Aw. I was
we'll,
just going to say it's not everybody's favorite sequel. or
No,
continuation?
no. I I will have some things to say, and I'm hoping that the fact that I haven't watched it since it came out on Blu-ray, that maybe my feelings will change
Hmm.
once I sit down to watch it again this time. Hoping, because I don't like saying bad things about Stephen King, but I guess technically this wasn't Stephen King's fault. It was
Um,
the, the
yeah.
director's fault.
But even
I
so,
don't try and pronounce that fool's last name. So,
I
but
don't. I guess I'm just this happy-go-lucky person. I'm like, I like anything. I usually take things for what they are. You know what I mean? I try not to. I to be honest, watching those films, I tried not to compare it or contrast it to um, my boyfriend Tim Curry's version of Pennywise. But I mean, by today's standards, people might find Tim Curry's Pennywise a little tame. So, but
yeah,
he
I
was
mean,
terrifying. That was like 5 days of terror. I'm kidding.
they were also handcuffed by what they could and couldn't show
True.
on TV as well. So,
Hmm.
so yeah, the monkey next week. It chapter 2 the week after that, and then just because we like to torture Amanda, we're gonna keep her favorite theme of horror clowns rolling. And the week after that, we are going to talk about killer clowns from outer space. And the week after that, we're going to talk about Clown in a Cornfield.
Ooh,
So
did you? I didn't get to watch that yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to do my homework.
I have I haven't either, but
What about our favorite
I
clown,
figured Pennywise.
Art?
I, I'm really trying my best to hold on to Chansey being back for that one
Okay, okay.
because
I miss him. Anyway,
I do too. It's not. There's times that I feel like I want to talk, you know, movies or whatever, and I can't just, you know,
yeah,
pull up his DM window and send.
as usual. But
So he'll be back before we know it. I promise everybody. And when he's back, we will celebrate and we will have fun, and there will be meltdowns, and we'll have all the horror discussions. We'll have a lot of horror discussions to be caught up on,
I know.
especially with the fact that if he doesn't hurry up and get back, there
Uh-huh.
may be a new Art the Clown movie that he hasn't seen yet.
True.
So I think Terrifier 4 is coming in 2026.
Sorry.
So all of that, but
I have no idea
Halloween
why
Horror
I
Fest,
love him. I love Art so much, but I don't know why. It's just
he, I'm
what's not
looking
to
forward
love.
exactly, and I'm looking forward because the rumor is supposedly there's supposed to be some origin story involved
Yes.
in Terrifier 4. So I'm curious to see how that all plays out. So more Stephen King birthday bonanza for the next couple weeks, and then Halloween Horror Fest coming up in October. Um, other than that, again, Luana, thank you for joining us and gracing us with your presence.
Thank you for inviting me.
And anytime. And with all that said, I guess it's time for you to go spend time with your children before they start beating down the door.
I'm putting them right to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm giving them the melatonin. I
So,
gave them the melatonin already. They're going. I'm just joking.
uh, hey, nothing wrong with that at all. I'm not judging.
Hey, it's a
So,
supplement.
exactly. So, thank you everybody for being here. We will see you guys all next week for the monkey
The monkey.
and maybe a surprise or two appearance. I don't know just yet.
Oh.
But after all that, though, we hope you guys all come back for an evening at the movies. Have a good week, guys.
Adios.